Hi guys, welcome to One Hot Mess. It is a day. I promise you this is the last time you'll hear from me. I need to go and eat. I'm hungry. Right now I am defrosting my fish. I'm having cod. Cheers. Sprite. I have to confess. My last video I said I was in this position for the past couple of videos because I like it and it's comfortable. That is true, partially, but my table is kind of set up for another video, which I have not done, which I don't even know if I'm going to do. Plus, it's a holy hot mess. And so I'm going to confess because I'm going to be talking about EA, and EA is all about confession and truthfulness. So I am going to move you slowly but surely to show you my table. Do you see it? That's my crazy table, and it's a hot mess. So there you go. I'm not perfect, but I never said I was, right? So anyway, guys, welcome. So in the EA meeting, I probably would wait for maybe 2 to 3 minutes and to wait for people to come. If they, if I know we have a group of 20 and only 3 are in the room, or only 3 have connected live, obviously I'm gonna wait. So there'd be the wait. So that's the reason why I also wanted to do a little bit of talking in the beginning to give you an idea of this is like a real meeting. So this is a sample meeting. I am totally reading from EA literature. It's called Simple EA, which is how it tells you how to run a meeting. So, number 1, we open our meeting with a moment of silence. Then we will stand and say the Serenity Prayer. At this time, we've already done our silence, so we did that. But we will say our Serenity Prayer. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. If you are wanting to stand, go ahead. That's in your own, as you're saying the Serenity Prayer. And I would hope that at home you would be saying the Serenity Prayer. So the second part, welcome to Emotions Anonymous. Our meeting is a friendly place for people to meet and share experiences. We talk about what has happened in our lives and how we have handled our unhappy feelings. We use the 12 steps to help us manage when we are sad or angry or lonely or afraid. We use only our first names. This is so we respect the privacy of everyone at the meeting. We each have our own idea about how to use this program. We may tell them in our own way. We tell only our own stories and how we use the program. We come to EA to help ourselves and to learn to live a new way of life. Number 3, are there any announcements? So would there be any, if there's any announcements at that time, someone would go ahead and make announcements, either myself or any one of you in the group. Number 4, we take turns reading, starting with the leader, or we read aloud together. Anyone who does not wish to read may pass. We will now read the following. Now, at this point, I don't see any other way but for me to read everything. Sorry to say that. And I will. So what I will do is I will read everything that I'm supposed to read. I need to read page 4, page 5, and page 6. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Helpful concepts. Number 1, we came to EA to learn how to live in a happier and more comfortable way. We use the 12 steps, 12 traditions, concepts, slogans, just for today, and the Serenity Prayer. At weekly meetings, we talk and share with others about how we practice these ideas each day. We come to change ourselves, no, not another person. 2, No one tells us how to live the EA program. We know only our own stories or experiences. We can speak only about ourselves, how we try to live the program, how the program works for us, and that EA has done for us. Number 3, we do not tell the names of others when we share our experiences. We use our first names only. It makes no difference to us who you are or what you have done. We want to get to know and care for each other. Everyone is welcome. It is not for us to decide what is right or wrong, this is number 4, about others. We do not criticize others. We do not argue with them. We do not tell others what to do about their problem or the problems of their families and friends. We tell only what we do about our own problems. Number 5, we do not use our meetings as a place to complain. EA is a way to learn how to keep our troubles from hurting us. Number 6, during EA meetings, we do not talk about religion or politics. Number 7, EA is not a part of any church or temple, but it is a way to help us become better people through the help of a higher power. Number 8, the steps tell us that it is important to believe in a power greater than ourselves. This can be God, nature, love. This group, or whatever helps us live the program. Number 9, we use this program to become happier. We do not need to know why or how it helps us. It makes no difference how troubled or happy we are. We can all use the same program and the ideas we get from each other. We may have different ways of showing that we are troubled, but the reasons are very much alike. We find that we are not alone in our difficulties. Number 11, we decide for ourselves how we can work the program. We may share these experiences, thoughts, and feelings with the group. We are all equal. No one is more or less important than another. Number 12, we do not tell others who comes to our meetings. We do not tell others who come to our meetings. We do not tell what was said at meetings or told to us in private. We do not repeat anything to EA members, families, relatives, or friends. Okay, those were the helpful concepts. These are the traditions, the 12 traditions. Number 1, we think of doing what is best for EA members everywhere. Happiness for each of us depends on this. Number 2, for our group, there is only one authority, a loving God of our understanding. Our leaders are just helpers. They don't rule us. Number 3, to become an EA member, all any person needs is the wish to become happier. Number 4, each group should plan its own meeting in the way that can best help that group. Our plans must not make the rest of EA in other parts of the world look bad. Number 5, the most important thing for each group to do is to bring our 12-step message to the person who is still unhappy. EA as a group should never give money to other organizations or allow the EA name to be used for any other purpose. Number 7, every EA group should be able to pay its own bills from the donations of its members. It should not accept money from other people or organizations. Number 8, EA should not be run by counselors, not special workers, but special workers may be hired if they are needed. Number 9, EA keeps no membership, but members may be asked to help with group duties. Number 10, EA does not take a stand on outside issues such as problems of our town or community or the world. At EA, we talk about how each of us uses the steps, slogans, serenity prayer, and just for today to make us happier. We get new members by telling other people how we like EA. We never use members' last names or pictures in public, such as on TV, radio, or newspapers, or any kind of social media. I added that one. We use only first names at meetings. We do not mention names of other people. After we leave meetings, we never tell who was present or absent or what anyone said during the meeting. Now let us talk about the steps, the 12 steps. First, we are powerless over our feelings, which made us unhappy, and we did not know what to do about it. Number 2, we began to believe that someone or something greater than ourselves could help us. Number 3, we decided to let the God of our understanding guide our lives throughout words, feelings, and actions. Number 4, we made a careful and honest list of the good and the bad things about ourselves. Number 5, we talked to God, to ourselves, and to another person about the kind of things we had done. Number 6, we are really ready to have God take away all our habits that were hurting us. Number 7, we ask God to please take away our habits of thinking and acting which hurt us and others. Number 8, we make a list of all the persons we had hurt and wanted to make things right with all of them. Number 9, we made things right with these people whenever we could, except when they or others would be hurt by doing so. 10, we continue to look at our behavior, and when we were wrong, quickly said so. Number 11, we use prayer and good thoughts to bring ourselves closer to our higher power, praying only that we would know what to do and have the help and courage to do it. Number 12, having realized the new happiness as a result of working these steps, we tried to tell other people about this and to use these ideas in everything we do. Okay, so that all would be read. Now, 5, it says the treasurer or leader may read the following. We pass the basket to collect money. I am not going to read this because online we will not be doing this. And I don't know how the money situation is going to work for this group. Number 6, we may wish to read the following, just for today, page 13. So I'm going to go to page 13, and it says, just for today. I'm going to read one just for today, and then, you know, we can discuss it or whatever, okay? So really what it says is it says we may wish to read one of the following, a just for today, a slogan we use, or a 12-step promise. And what we would do, and then we would take a short break maybe, so you can go potty, or because this is like 12 minutes in, so you can go potty, get something to drink, get some coffee, and get a cupcake or whatever you want to do at home, but take a little break, and then we will come back. Okay, but what I will do right now, and I would like to do in our real meeting, is read one of each of these, okay? So just for today, and I'm going to read the first one. Just for today, I will try to have a good day and not worry about things that might happen in the future. I can do anything if I tell myself it is just for a little while. A slogan we use. I am going to read to you one of them, and then that's it. This too shall pass. That is one of the slogans. And here's a promise. It says there are 12 promises. When we follow the 12 steps of EA, we will find that there's 12 promises. The first promise, which goes with the first step, is we will feel happy and free. Okay, and at this point in the juncture, I would say let's take a break. So cheers. I would say the break would be about maybe 5 minutes, depending on what you all want to do. Then you come back. Number 8, at our meeting, we discuss an EA step or topic. The leader may choose the topic. We take turns sharing positive ideas on the topic. We remember not to interrupt when another person is talking, and we limit our sharing to allow time for everyone to talk. Everyone can have a chance to say something if he or she wishes or may pass. Okay, what I will ask at this time is that everybody in the room would either like say, hey, and then I would like the first person, or maybe I even call you out. And if I call your name, you say pass if you don't want to say anything, and then you type something that you want to share. And at the end of that share, so we know you're done, you say pass. P-A-S-S. That's all you have to do. And then at that time, we will discuss maybe I'll let a few people discuss it with you, and then we'll go on to the next person. And then if that person wants to share, they can go ahead. And we'll do that throughout the whole group, okay? Number 9, who would like to be the leader for the next meeting? I would love to have other leaders. The only thing you would have to do is you would have to sign in like One Hot Mess, because our group is going to be called One Hot Mess. And you would have to sign in and hashtag it and all that, so that, see, I don't know, because everybody's going to have I'm not sure how to do the leading thing. Maybe we can, you know what? We can lead it with typing. Okay, so I will ask that. Number 10, we would like to remind you that we do not tell other people who was here or what was said, because it is private. Okay, guys, I do realize that we are talking in a public realm. However, I would really wish you, if you know that it is your next door neighbor and you live in proximity, do not go to your husband, do not go to your family and say so-and-so was in the room, okay? That's all I ask. All I ask, okay? Let's be honest and be kind and be loving. Number 11, whatever your problems may be, there are other people who have had them too. Through working this program one day at a time, you will find help. You can learn to live with unsolved problems and find peace of mind. Number 12, we will close the meeting by standing and saying the Serenity Prayer together. You can either sit or stand, but we will be saying the Serenity Prayer. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. And at this point, guys, that would be the meeting. I will tell you the meeting probably would last about an hour. I don't want it to last any more. As you can see, the business side of it is like 12 minutes or so. So that would give a 45-minute period where we can talk. So tell me what you think. This is the sample meeting. I love you guys. God bless. Toodles.